Hey guys, welcome to this week's Wishlist Surpass. If you're interested in seeing what new makeup products I'm interested in getting and what makeup products I'm going to be taking a pass on, then keep on watching. Guys, okay, I'm so excited. We need to start out with ABH today, because ABH is coming out with the Anastasia and Norvina palette. Now, if you don't know, Norvina is the president of ABH, and her mother actually founded this makeup brand. So, oh my goodness, when I heard she was coming out with her new palette, I was just super excited. I was just on the edge of my seat. I was really wondering what she would create. And when the pictures were released, oh my goodness, I mean, a purple kind of skewed eyeshadow palette. I've always loved purple. Purple has always been my favorite color. So I mean, I'm just super excited for this. And all the shades in this palette, yeah, people can nitpick and say, oh, I wish there was like a deeper such and such shade, or a deeper such and such shade, or a lighter such and such shade. But you know what? All in all, I think it is a really stunning palette. I think it's, if you really want to smoke out your eye looks, there is kind of more of a shimmery, a deep purple shade that you can do that with. And honestly, I just love the whole idea of this cool toned kind of purple berry skewed palette. And I do appreciate though that one kind of orangey brown color she has in there, because that's a perfect warm shade that can just, you can kind of pop into the crease to warm up any cool toned eyeshadow look so it doesn't skew way too cool. It's nice to have a bit of warmth in your crease even if you're going for an all cool tone look. Just like the other day when I did like a silver gray toned eye, you know, I still had a shade quite similar to that one, kind of a very warm brown kind of in the crease, just so that there would be a hint of warmth in there. And I really appreciate that she thought of that, because sometimes, you know, if you're going for an all cool tone palette, people just assume, oh, you don't need any warm shades, but it's nice to have one really kind of warm toned crease shade in there. That really shows that she knows and understands makeup shades and makeup looks, how to create kind of a really nice eye look. So anyway, she's also going to be releasing a liquid lipstick called Violet, and you can tell from the name that it's a kind of bluer toned purple liquid lipstick shade. So it is quite unique, but personally, I don't know if I can get away with it. Like, I do love purple shades. I do own a bunch of purple shades. You know, I do own that June Bug color from Kylie Cosmetics, which is this vibrant kind of purple color. And I also own this really nice kind of bullet lipstick from Urban Decay in the color Pandemonium, another kind of intense purple shade. You know, I don't know about this shade in particular. It might just be a little kind of more difficult for me to wear just because of the amount of blue in there. But anyway, it is a really pretty shade. I really appreciate that she's not boring, and I like all the choices she's made around this release, and I'm just really excited for this. I'm definitely getting this eyeshadow palette. So this palette will release July 17th first on the ABH website, then it will release on July 29th at Ulta, and then on August 7th it will be released on Sephora. They didn't really say anything about Beautylish, so I'm really curious to know when or if they will release this palette on Beautylish. But yes, I'm super pumped, super excited. I just can't wait. One thing though is that this palette does have similar tones, in my opinion, to the newest Nabla Cosmetics palette. Let me just get it out and show you what I mean. Just one second. And then you open it up. It does have kind of a similar color story to Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, but there's just enough difference that I can justify getting that too. But yeah, the color story is very similar and really gorgeous. Yeah, if you do own this Nabla Soul Blooming palette, you don't necessarily need that ABH and Norvina palette, but honestly guys, we all don't necessarily need anything. It's really what we enjoy and what kind of calls out our name. So this did just come in the mail along with some other makeup products from various brands. So I'm thinking of doing a makeup haul video, and I'll have it up next week. I haven't swatched any of these, or I haven't, you know, created a look or anything yet, so I'll probably do that in my makeup haul video. But yeah, so anyway, I'm very excited about this ABH Norvina eyeshadow palette. I'm for sure getting it. I can't wait. I'm really excited, and it just looks utterly just amazing. So next up is Kevyn Aucoin, and they're coming out with this new shade in their eyeshadow pop line, and I think it's called Nude Pop, I think, and it's all gonna have like kind of neutral toned eyeshadows, and it does look really pretty, and the gold metallics in there look quite nice and intense. I've never personally tried any Kevyn Aucoin eyeshadow palettes. All I know about them is that they're super pricey. They have a very high price point, and he was kind of an artist in his own right while he was alive. It was really sad that he passed, you know, when he passed away. He was really the first kind of huge makeup artist who made contouring and highlighting a thing, and he was the go-to makeup artist for all those models in the 90s, like Naomi Campbell, Linda Evangelista. So I mean, I really do want to eventually try one of his eyeshadow palettes, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to get this because I do have the ABH Soft Glam palette, and I'm really enjoying that Soft Glam palette, and I don't really need another kind of neutral palette. It's just not necessary for me, but it does look really pretty. So I will be taking a pass on this, but it does look like a very nice palette. There's no set release date yet. It just says coming soon. So, yep, it's pretty, but I'll be taking a pass on it. Okay, so next up is Bobbi Brown. Now, I love Bobbi Brown. She has this very kind of natural take on makeup, and it's really nice to also have the option to go in that direction too if you want just more of like a natural beauty type of makeup look. So she really goes for a lot of kind of neutral eyeshadows. So when I saw that she was coming out with this fall 2018 collection, and the theme would be like Camo Luxe, it was just kind of, it seemed different for Bobbi Brown in my opinion, and that's cool too, though, like something different. And there's this one like it looks like an eyeshadow palette, but also with like a highlight in there. It looks really pretty. It has all these like olive toned eyeshadows, really quite gorgeous. Loving those earthy tones in there. And then she's going to be releasing some nail polishes as well. And there's this one product, I'm really not sure what it is, but you can look up at the picture on the screen, where it's like this one, I don't know if it's like this huge eyeshadow shade or if it's a huge, you know, like highlighter, but it looks like kind of a duochrome or maybe holographic. I can't really tell by looking at it, but it just looks quite gorgeous. Like, oh my goodness. I have a couple nail polishes that look similar. I might wear that nail polish in another video. But yeah, that kind of duochrome camo color with some reds and purples and I don't know, golds in there, just looks really stunning. It kind of has the effect of like, you know, a chameleon or snakeskin or that sort of like a look where the colors kind of change in the light, and whatever that is, I don't even know if it's a highlight or one huge eyeshadow or what that is, but I really want that. So, oh, and there's also gonna be some like eyeshadow pots, I believe too. But no, that one kind of whatever that is, if you can see at the very bottom of the picture, I need that in my makeup collection, whatever that is. I mean, that's so sad. I'm like, I don't even know what it is, but I want it. But no, it just looks utterly magical to me. So that, whatever that is, as long as it's not like a setting powder or something. If it's like some metallic setting powder, I'm not gonna get it. But if it's like, you know, an eye product or a highlighter product, I'm gonna totally be testing that out. And this Bobbi Brown Camo Luxe fall collection will be releasing sometime in September. There's no set release date yet. It just says September. Okay, so next up are the Cover FX Power Play concealers. Now, these I'm just super intrigued by because I have yet to try the foundation, and I am curious about that. So I might end up getting the foundation and testing that out for a while to see if I like that foundation, because I've heard good things. So if I do, especially for like combination skin, so if I do like that Cover FX foundation, then I will probably end up purchasing this Cover FX concealer sometime in the future. But first I'm going to test out the foundation, see what I think personally, and then I'll make a decision on this concealer. So far I have no idea if I'm going to get it yet. It's TBD. I will see what happens with the foundation first. And these Cover FX Power Play concealers will be released sometime in August. Alright, so next up is Hourglass. So they're going to be releasing some really sparkly, like metallic eyeshadow pots that look quite similar to me as the Tarte kind of chrome eye pots, which I adore. I think I have 3 or 4 shades of those chrome pots from Tarte, and I just purchased another one in the shade Frosé. So I will be telling you about that in my upcoming haul video. So I can't wait to use that, to watch that, see, you know, the glittery metallic goodness of that, because so far Fire Dancer from Tarte, their eyeshadow pot from Tarte is amazing. That's like one of my all-time favorite kind of eyeshadow pots. So with these Hourglass pots, they look just as good. They just look super interesting to me. I love how eyeshadow pots can really kind of intensify that metallic look on your eyes, so it really takes your eye look to another level. I was kind of iffy about them until I started really purchasing them, and all I can say is that eyeshadow pots, they really kind of bring your look up a notch. So they're perfect for like, especially for like New Year's or some kind of date night look, or if you want your eye look to just really stand out. So there is this one shade, it's kind of like a true yellow gold to me. It's towards the back of the picture. So that shade in particular looks really kind of more unique, more kind of different. Some of the other shades in there, I already own similar shades, so I can't kind of justify to myself why I would need those. But the only shade that, you know, I might need in my collection is that really yellow gold towards the back of the photo. So I'll see, I might swatch them in person and then make a definitive decision at that time. But so far, I'm not really sure yet. They do look really pretty, but if I were to get one, it would be that kind of yellow gold shade. And all it says is it's coming soon. The release date is coming soon. There's no set date as of yet. Alright, so next up is Laura Mercier. So this is kind of a sneak peek for her upcoming holiday collection. So she did release some pictures that show she's going to be releasing a new highlighter palette called the Magic Hour Highlighter Palette. So to me, it looks like there's more of like a beigey highlighter shade with a pink undertone, a gold highlighter shade, a more rose gold deeper pink highlighter shade, and then like a bronzy highlighter shade. So it does look really pretty, but there's nothing about it that's super like different to me or really stands out. You know, I already have an Hourglass highlighter palette that I'm in love with. I don't need this, but it is nice. But I don't know, I think there's something about the pattern that's embossed in there too. It's just, I don't know, it's just nothing that really kind of interests me, honestly. So I do love my Laura Mercier kind of baked highlight for days where I want a more natural highlight, but this one, I don't know, it's just, you know, first of all, the bronze shade is way too deep for me. And even that rose gold shade I can tell is way too deep for me, so I'll only be able to use 2 out of the 4. So, you know, I don't really need it. But besides that, you know, it's just meh to me. It's just okay. But no, I'll be taking a pass on this upcoming Laura Mercier Magic Hour highlighter palette that will be released during the holiday season. Alright, so we have to end with Natasha De Nonna. And not just because we share the same name. She has amazing makeup products. I love this Israeli makeup artist. She's so talented and her products are bomb. So she's going to be releasing 3 new highlighter shades in her, I think it's called Super Glow line. Is that what it's called? Super Glow? Yes, Super Glow line. And so she's going to have like a fair highlighting shade, a medium highlighter shade, and like a bronzy highlighter shade. And I think that's amazing. I think it's great when you're off the bat, you're going to releasing 3 shades initially. So I'm sure you can find a shade that will suit your skin tone the best. And it just looks so glowy, so pretty. When like you see the pictures of the models like turning their faces, Their highlight is just kind of like glowing. It's just really pretty. So they show, you know, 3 different models with 3 different skin tones, so you can see, you know, all the different shades in action, and it just looks so pretty. Like this, I'm totally into. This, I would totally get. So eventually I'll get it. I don't need a new highlight right now, but maybe down the line in a month or 2 I will get it, because it does look really, really pretty. For me, I would gear towards the fair highlighter shade, so the lightest one. But yeah, it just looks like an amazing product. And all these 3 shades will be released on July 11th, so that's the day this video will go up. So yes, so if you're interested, you can totally get your hands on it on July 11th. Alright guys, so that's the end of this week's Wishlist Surpass. I hope it was helpful. I hope, you know, you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. And I hope everything is going well with you in your personal lives. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.